Welcome back to another English online session. Today I am going to teach you a poem from the textbook Hornbill. The name of the poem is The Laburnum Top. This particular poem was written by Ted Hughes, a famous English poet. In this poem, the poet highlighting the repaying relationship of the laburnum tree and goldfinch, a type of bird, that was described very nicely in this poem. When the bird arrives on the tree, it became alive. The bird comes to visit its young ones. By the time the death like silence gone from the tree, before that only death like silence is there. Once the bird comes there, it became alive. After feeding the young ones, when the bird leaves the tree, it became again the previous position. Death like stillness exists in the tree. So, this particular poem just conveying the importance of coexist. Before explaining the poem, let me give you a brief outline about the poet. Ted Hughes, by name of Edward J. Hughes. So his real name is Edward J. Hughes. He was born on August 17, 1930, Mytholroyd, Yorkshire, England, and died on October 28, 1998 in London. He was an English poet whose most characteristic verse is without sentimentality. You cannot find sentiment in his poem. Emphasizing the cunning and savagery of animal life in harsh, sometimes in disjunctive lines. So he just expressed the reality as it is, the harsh realities in the nature. Sometimes he used harsh and disjunctive lines. Disjunctive lines means lack of connection or consistency. Now let's see the poem. The laburnum top is silent, quite still. In the afternoon, yellow September sunlight. A few leaves allowing all its seeds fallen. So laburnum, a short tree with hanging branches, yellow flowers and poisonous seeds. This particular tree standing still without any movement, death-like stillness. And the time he was just describing the September, and it's sunny day, sunlight can be seen, and all the leaves, it's not moving, it's death like or still, like looking at a picture. You can see a yellow tree standing there. Till the goldfinch comes. Goldfinch, a type of bird, with a twitching chirp, a suddenness, a startlement at a branch end. So suddenly what happens means a bird arrives there. Goldfinch, with a twitching chirp. Twitching means sudden jerk or a sudden movement. Chirp means a bird making repeated high pitched sounds. So when it arrives, till then it is silence. When the bird arrives, it is making a sound and it's arrived there. A suddenness, a startlement at a branch. Startlement means feeling or showing sudden shock. Then sleek as a lizard and alert and abrupt. Sleek means smooth and glossy. Here the bird is compared with a lizard. And alert, it is very alert about its surroundings. And abrupt. Abrupt means rapid, very quick. The movements of the bird are very quick. She enters the thickness and a mission startup of chitterlings and a tremor of wings and trillings. The whole tree trembles and thrills. So till then it's silence. After the arrival of the bird, the whole tree started trembling. So chittering means to make a chattering sound. Chitterlings, the young ones of the bird, it is making chirping sound. And tremor of wings, involuntary vibration of the wings. Because of the movements of the wing, the tree also it's feeling a vibration. Trillings to produce a chirping sound, trembles to shake, I already told you. Thrills a sudden feeling of excitement. So initially the poet introduces a death-like silence. After the arrival of the bird, everything became alive. The birds, the young ones of the bird, it started making noise because the mother bird, the goldfinch, must have brought uh, some food, some worms or something. So all the other birds they are making sound chirping. They are happily showing its excitement. The whole tree became alive now. It is the engine of her family. She stokes it full, then floods out to a branch end. So the tree and the goldfinch bird itself, the engine of the family. She just gave stalks here to add fuel to the engine, just fed the bird and just moving from the place and moving at the end of a branch. So after that, it's just showing her bared face identity mask. So some stripes barred here, stripes on the face of the bird only visible because this bird is yellow. All the other parts of the body or the bird's body is covered with or like a camouflage. Uh, it is similar to the yellow flowers. So only the stripe of the bare face is visible to others. Then, with the eerie, delicate whistle, chirp, whisperings, she launches away towards the infinite. So, with the eerie, delicate, eerie means weird or strange. She just started moving. Whistle chirp means gentle whisper like the chirping of the bird. After that, it is making a chirping sound, very gentle, in a gentle manner. She lunges away towards the infinite. Again, the bird just flew away from the place, and the laburnum subsides to empty. Subsides here diminish. Again, the tree going back to its previous stage or previous state. Initially, it was complete stillness. The bird arrived there. Here, the bird and the tree is coexisting. After the depart of the bird, the tree became again complete stillness. So, this is the poem he was trying to explain coexistence of each and everything in the nature. Now let me explain the poetic device used in this poem. Alliteration. The first one is alliteration. Alliteration means repetition of consonant sound at the beginning of two or more consecutive words. The instance of the alliteration in the poem are as follows. September sunlight. Both words starts with the same letter. Two or three words starts with the same letter means consonant letter. Consonant letter means you can confirm that it is alliteration. Second example is tree trembles. And next one, simile. Simile is used to compare one to other. Comparison between two things using like or as. The word like or as is used to compare. Here look at that, sleek as a lizard. The appearance of the bird is like sleek, very smooth or glossy like a lizard. And next one, another way of comparison. Metaphor, an indirect comparison between two things. Generally, a quality is compared. So, metaphor is also a comparison, indirect way of comparison. Instead of using like or as, indirect way of comparison, and usually it compares quality. Look at that, she enters the thickness and a mission startup. The noise created by the movement of the birds is compared to the machine. So the noise made by the small birds, the young ones, compared with the functioning of a machine here. It is the engine of her family, showing her barred face identity. Here, this barred, the stripes, is like functioning as a mask to her face. So the stripes compared with a mask. So it became an identity to her. All the other part of the body is similar to the yellow flowers. So only the barred or the stripes that only worked as a mask to her identity. The next one is personification, the attribution of personal nature characteristic to something non-human. The whole tree trembles and thrills. The tree trembles, shivers and thrills, become excited. It is only you can find in living beings. So here the poet was saying the tree becomes trembles and thrills. And finally, transferred epithet, the figure of speech where the adjective is transferred to another noun. Here, bard is the adjective and it represents the flowers. The flowers, it's like working like a mask to the face of the bird. Hope you understood the poem and its inner meaning. See you with another lesson. Till then, bye. Take care.